let's start that. I fixed the intro, we'll see how it's looking like. Hell yeah, no more transparency in that intro. Let's go. Good morning, Vietnam. Let's go. There we are, back on that freaking Monday morning. Well, morning. It's now the afternoon pretty much, but hey, let's go. So what's up, guys? Welcome back. Where's my music? Hello, music. There it is. Let's go. What's up, Hawk? Hey, we got some little lo-fi in the background. It's super low. Let's go. Let's put that to a second step. You have to look, Hawk, in the channel points redeem. Hell yeah. We have a little something that will appear around here if you trigger it. You want me to do it? Let's go! That's so cool! I love it so much. I want so many of them. I will never have it to 32K again. Yeah, it's not too cheap, but it's not too pricey at the same time. Like I said, easy to get in one stream, like way more points than that. But yeah, I feel you. There's at least a 60-second cooldown on it, so there's that. It's gonna help you maybe. Oh, try your new sound also. And look over here. That was weird. All right, the black screen's not supposed to happen. I'm gonna have to switch it. I have to like make something about it. Maybe for now I can. Let me test something. Custom sound, let's go. This morning is to test some features. Can you try it again, please? Play, please. We'll see if there's. Hi. Hey, it worked. Perfect. GG. There was just a bit too much delay. And this morning we're going with this. Went to Asian market this weekend and grab a bunch of coffees and stuff. So, whew, let's go. Cafe latte, yes. Hey, what's up, Sam? Cause I know only one Dr. Love in here, and it's you, bro. Comment ça va, man? Bienvenue, bienvenue. Bienvenue sur le petit stream, le petit garage. Let's go. First time chat. We love that. So what's up this week, guys? After the poll from last week, basically, I'm pretty sure we're gonna try to aim at figuring out if we can fit the fuel tank in the car. And after that, yeah, we're gonna have to move on and do a little bit of suspension work at the back end, like subframe differential. So basically people were looking forward for fuel tank and differential rebuild, which basically we need to tackle down anyways, and it's the rear of the car. M'a spoil ton ID hier. Je l'ai affiché sur Facebook plein de fois, fait que so far so good. C'est bien correct de même. Let's get those people in here. More subs. So basically, yeah, so we're gonna try to tackle that down. What I'm looking for is to basically today just prepare all the workshop so that we can start working on that. like I said, it's gonna be probably a short stream today, just one single short stream. I'm looking forward to leave at around 3, so that between 3 and 4 before going to my class, I will basically try to do a 180 degrees rotation on the Datsun, so the little butt of that sexy car is looking toward the camera. So tomorrow basically we could be using the hoist to start working on the back of it. I have no clue how I'm gonna do it by myself. To flip that car around, I have to push it outside, and my driveway has a slight angle, so it might be not that fun, not that smooth. So we'll see. But for now, let's keep moving. Updates on what happens to the engine so far. Last week, basically, we had a problem with one parts. That one parts being that thingy here. We have 15 of them in the engine, but that one had a major defect on it. So talk to Summit Racing, even though I ordered that in July of last year. They basically told me it was still under warranty, 12 months warranty, and they just sent me brand new ones. So I'm gonna have 16 brand new ones, and 15 of them are going to be spare parts, because they told me I don't have to resend the one I had, and they are just basically going to ship a brand new kit, so $100 of free parts. Let's go. They may have a look at my order list so far on their website and went like, oh yeah, that guy bought for like many thousands of dollars in the last year. We can do that for him, so that could be a thing. But yeah, so basically we're gonna have that eventually, I think this week, if everything goes well. So that means engine, we're gonna be able to actually complete it for real this week. Also took a look at the main pulley that we have here. That pulley basically, if I'm bringing that to you guys, I had one big question also about that here, the key channel here. So this place, usually it's made for locking that in the spot, and I was like, yo, we don't have that on the engine actually, or the one we have is further back, so what's up with that? And what I've read on the internet is that this is made just in case you're going with a really high power engine. You can basically machine the output of the crank to get that added to it. So there's none from the factory and you can add it, but basically that main pulley is just going to be pressed in place and stay at the front of the engine. So if you want to see it, dual side. Hey, there you go. So basically what I'm talking about is the output here. We don't have any key channel around it. It's a keyway actually, it's called. So the keyway is non-existent on that, but you can get it machined if needed, but that's definitely not something we want. For now, it's not high enough power, even though 600 HP is quite crazy. Basically, we don't have like to go nuts on it. It's more for the over 1000 HP build. So yeah, so we're just gonna leave it like this. This is going to be torque, so like with such a high setting of torque that it won't be a problem for us. So that's gonna be something we're gonna add eventually, because also we had another problem at the end of last week where the pulley once on top here won't allow a 90 degrees elbow to clear between the fitting we added and the actual pulley. So what we're gonna do with that, we're gonna basically change the cover. So yeah, the $200 we were trying to save is now something that we won't be able to save. Basically I ordered it, so we're gonna have an output just the same size and everything, but right around here and already sideways. Looking at it, I'm hoping it's not in the way of that, but I think they are going up a little bit. So yeah, basically we're gonna have an output here already 90 degrees, which mean we won't have any clearance issue with that. And the only thing I don't like with it is that there's actually two of them, and because there's two of them, I need to add a cap here to just prevent dust and oil from spitting out of there. So yeah, here's extremely amazing. I don't know, thing on cars as you know it. Still waiting for money for my Tesla, but this stream looks good. Keep going the good work, mister. And you are very articulate and amazing. Thank you so much, Sam. Appreciate that. And yes, that Tesla's coming your way. I know it, man. You got this. You got this. You should have seen last week when we had this entire engine tear apart. Like, we just reassembled the entire engine actually in the last 2 weeks. Actually, yeah, over than 2 weeks, but the real assembly part was mainly in the last 2 weeks. And basically we added, like, we started with the bare bone block, no piston, no nothing, and rebuilt the entire thing live on stream. That was pretty cool. And yeah, we got a bunch of things done actually. Like, everything here is pretty much assembled. We just missed like a bunch of accessories and everything, and that's gonna go right boop, there. So the little empty big hole that's in there, we're gonna have the engine sitting there. That's gonna be fun, and that's gonna be really, really cool for real. I can't wait for that. Honestly, I think it's less than a month before the engine, transmission are actually sitting in the car once and for good, until we paint the engine bay and everything and dismantle everything. But until the first time we start the actual engine, should be going in about a month or so. So yeah, but for now we're gonna start by cleaning up that freaking mess of a workshop I have. Front cam. There we go. Boop, boop. Let's do this, that, and that. But really, I appreciate the comments, Sam. I'm glad you came here and that you got that. I thought you knew what was my Twitch channel actually. So yeah, there you go. Doing 4 to 5 days a week of stream in the garage, and then Friday night we just have a bunch of troll on Escape from Tarkov, playing with a squad. And for the last 2 weeks I added Bitbot, so basically people can troll with me quite a lot, and it's intense, but it's fun. Insert clips from Hawk dying. Love you, Hawk. Oh, sounds good, sounds good. You're gonna see it's really a fun thing. And even while working, it's pretty fun because it's usually like a slow content. So you can go ahead, work on a shot or something, and like the clip where you die from a nade. You know that sound of, oh no, oh no, oh no. But yeah, basically, oh, that's really worth it, Sam, for real. Like, basically, what I love about Twitch is that you can just go ahead and work on the shop, work on anything like at your job, and the content is usually slow enough that you can like skip 20 minutes, come back, and just during render time and everything, chat with the people, the community, and like go ahead with your day, and it's really smooth. So compared to YouTube, where now it's like, poo poo, welcome, today we're gonna do 1,000 things, and everything is so intense. Like, if you're just not looking at the screen for 2 seconds, you miss the entire content. Like, I hate that while working. It's too intense, it's too mind-boggling. So yeah, that's the big part of Twitch. Just live things happening. So let's do a bit of cleanup. There. That's going there. Pom 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 pom. So we're gonna clean the entire thing here. That's the brand new bolt, so we won't throw that too far. Actually, we're gonna throw that with the pulley in its box. There. So sadly, that's gonna go back. Also, I ordered a bunch of parts over the weekend. Cooling system, part of it is ordered, like the main thing actually, the radiator. So coming our way today, tomorrow? No, today is the front cover of the engine normally. And then radiator, I think it's by the end of the week, which is pretty amazing. So we're gonna have the radiator sliding right in place. Na 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 bang. Watch my 9mm go bang. What's up, Jeff? Hoi!
Oi! More passion, more passion, more energy, more footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. More energy, more passion, more passion. Love it so much. Cause yes, I'm also, you're new to Twitch. You have a bunch of like reward you can basically use. That's up to the streamer. It's not. J'ai peur. I'm afraid. Oh, and it's gonna be screwed again. While I'm streaming, it doesn't like looking at clip. So let me go there. Bien sûr que tu peux. So compared to YouTube, where now it's like, welcome to the and everything is so intense. Like, that's true, Phil. What I said there was true. The clip is excellent, by the way. Comparing Twitch to YouTube, that's the perfect clip for it. But yeah, basically, Sam, one thing you have to know as a new Twitch user is that usually at the bottom of the chat, you're gonna have like me, it's a check engine light, but you're gonna have basically channel point. When you click on that, you're gonna have some redeem you can do, and also you're accumulating the channel point just by watching actually. So watching give you points every 10 minutes. I think you have a chest you can click to get more points, and if you are sub to the channel, so the sub is money, so you can follow a channel, and if you're subbing, it's actually giving money to the content creator. Basically that's gonna give you faster, like you're gonna earn the channel point faster a little bit. I think it's 1.5 for 1.25 time for tier 1, 1.5 tier 2, and 2 times for tier 3, something like that. And also on my side, if you're going tier 3, which is not cheap obviously, tier 3 subs, even for 1 month you get your name on the hoist. So here, actually let me show you. I want to give you a little tour of the workshop. So if you're crazy, you can go with hello there. That's you, Zav, let's go. So you just use the hello there. Dual side. There you go. So with tier 3, I'm adding your name to the hoist. So you're gonna have your name permanently added to here and here. So I have a bunch of people, so you can see Cryo, Hog, they are already here because they are fantastic people. And so yeah, so this is like incentive. If people want to like just give me a little help with all that, because that build is not cheap at all. Oh hell no. And also what I've done for the channel so far is also adding like an incentive, and that's really up to anybody. Let's buy a lot of stuff. I didn't not know that. Yeah, so basically another incentive I have, and you will see my butt saying it once in a while in the chat, is basically for $100 tip. So just a PayPal transfer that you have under in the description of the channel, you can get your name on the car. So that way it's like I'm saying, it's not mandatory because I'm doing that build no matter what, but basically anyone who would love to sponsor the build can like give a little. I am looking for a girlfriend. Oh my God, Sam, that's good. That's freaking good. If Danik was here, he will say hashtag me too. Or no, not hashtag me too, just me too. Cause nah, forget about it. But yeah, so basically I have that too. So people will have their name. Oh look, Jeff, the new song for Hawk.
Hi.
Hi, I love it so much. Awkward. So yeah, there we go. That I feel like it might be the wrong tool actually, but it shouldn't be.
Hey, go, hey, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more passion, more energy, more energy.
What's up, baby? Good morning or evening for you, I guess. Oh, not close enough to evening. How you doing, beautiful? I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm pretty sure that tool is not the right one, because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, there's no way you can actually like use that, because it's not threading in there. So you cannot really use that to push the pulley, because it's just gonna push out like this. So I have absolutely no clue, but I'm pretty sure that one is not the right one. So gonna have to think about it. And I just exploded the thing. Hell yeah. All right, not too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at it, because I'm pretty sure it's not the right one. Probably for like a small block Chevy, like the old engine from the 80s and 90s, but pretty sure it's not for that one. So there you go, let's keep cleaning that up. Not talking to you. Hi everyone, apart from Vinto. Why? Are you mad because I freaking timed you out? Just because you were trolling me while I was testing the things in here? Because yeah, Jeff and PV came by the stream, but like when I was offline earlier this morning, and he was triggering TTS and all those shit in here while I was trying to figure out how to make something work. So I timed it out, and he was timed out, and he asked Hawk to get untimed out. And guess who did it? I'm looking at you, Hawk. We don't have the moto we used to have. Said the guy who had pretty much no moto in here until last week. All right, so Sam, if you're still there, you want to know one other thing that's pretty amazing with Twitch, because yeah, and we've got a new Twitch user in here, which is a guy with who I've been working previously, like a friend of mine. I've been working too on Marvel What If actually, and yeah, so one thing pretty cool. Right now we have Hawk from the US, we have NPV from the UK, we have Jeff from both. So that's the amazing thing, like community-wise, it's so cool to have people from all around the world in here. And what? I'm kidding, Hawk, you're the best. You are the best and you know it. So yeah, so that's really, really cool, honestly. I really enjoyed Twitch so far for that one thing, like having people from everywhere. If cleanup goes well, we're gonna go ahead and pretty much send it to looking inside the fuel tank actually, and I received the last part, the last piece we were missing in there, so that was cool. Hawk, you are breathtaking. Did you see my new sound as a moto? Florida, she's good. She's still working at Squeeze right now. They are on an intense project, so that's pretty cool. And when you're riding Flo, you have a screamer in here. But it didn't trigger it. Front cam.
Oh my god, I'm holding a freaking head. Hi.
Oh, hi Noah. Petting Noah right now. So all that can go. Hi. So perfect. We're gonna throw the old parts in here, even though we won't be using them. At least they're not going to lay around for no reason. The old rockers. Should have 16 of them, but I'm too lazy. They are all the best, right, Hawk? Because Midnight is also the best. But I'm sure Noah is also the best. So, you know, pretty sure they are all the best compared to us filthy human. All right, everybody. NPV cannot see the chat. Time to trash him. Say something bad about NPV. He won't know because he can't see. The best test too, nice. Best test, that's crazy. That's a lot of best. Dangares. So yes, so basically, again, you have a bunch of things to do. You can learn the chat command to trigger sounds on the stream. I added a bunch of them. So like you see, Osha is triggering the dangerous thingy because when I'm going redneck style, that's what people write in here. And yeah, we have a bunch of things like that. So you just have to figure it out. When you write flow in chat, no matter where you're putting it in your sentence or in a word or whatever, it's gonna trigger a screamer just because it's funny to hear flow scream from a video game we were playing and stuff like that. So yeah, go ahead. So I'm gonna twist that, pump, dual side, or actually dual front. There we go. So I'm just over here, 19. So we're gonna try to make a really good cleanup, not just a fake one. We're gonna try to go hardcore cleanup this morning. So this is resetted to 0. Proud of past me who did a good job. That here, we should have one thing laying around, I think. Let's see. Nope, everything's in the kit right now, so we are good to throw it in there. Is a chunky monkey. Wow. Are you fat shaming Luna? That's rough. She can't even defend. Wow. All right. We call Silver our cat a fat ass, so it's all good. Because she's a fat ass. She's a real thick fat ass. Gonna throw just a bit of degreaser in there, or rust. Lubing the tools, cause that one's getting is having a rough time right now. There we go. So that's gonna pen while it's laying here. Half an inch. If somebody's ever saw my toolbox, it's not the greatest, but it's that one drawer is quite clean. So there you go. Oh, that's good. Side cam. All right, so there you go. For those who have OCDs about cleanup and everything, that one's not too bad. Don't look at the top here. Let's do that actually. There you go. Dual front. But we're trying to get the top clean also, so that's the good part. Because yeah, basically if we can get the Datsun turned around today, that means tomorrow we'll just lift it up and see what's going on at the back. I'm going back to work, but I wish you have a very cool car with awesome tuning and fast and furious kind of vibe for the months of March. I'm not sure in March, but May or June should be pretty accurate. So yeah, man, have a good one, have a good day, enjoy, and come back whenever you want. Point. Oh yeah, Jeff, if you're still there. Yeah, you're still there. Don't know if you heard about that, but like that Allen key stuff with 17, 22, 24, and 19 mil on it. I know why it was the cheapest. It's okay, but it's not great. Cause you know what? Basically, you can pretty much just use the 17 and the 19, except if your 22 and 24 is really deep, because you cannot slide that middle part at all. It's all casted in one go, so that means you will need to have at least that deep, like until reaching the 24. So you need to have a, yeah, so it needs to be deep quite a lot. But I mean, still, that was $11 and did the job to screw the plug in, and you have like 3/8 connector on it on both sides. So basically it was $11 for having the 17 and the 19 being really easy to use. So for the 24 and 22, at this point you can buy something else, because one 17 mil as a socket was already like $15 or $20 on Amazon, and that thing was freaking $11. So worth it for that, because basically you're getting two really easy to use part like 17 and 19 mil for $11. But yeah, won't be the one for 22 and 24 mil, except if the Allen key is really deep, which I doubt. So you know, that here is gonna go in here. No, not that one. Specialized tools. I'm shaking the cam so bad because I have a drawer for a more specialized tool, and it's not even that one. It's that one here. There you go. Is it closing? It is. Boom. Easy. That. Oh, we had that to put in there. We're gonna have the battery stuff also to do eventually. Battery, we received the cable and everything, so we're gonna have to do that in not so long if we want to be able to add power. The more I'm thinking about it also, guys, the more decided I am to try to figure out how to make an Arduino actually give the input to my odometer, the speed gauge of the Datsun, because I want to use the OEM one, of course, so just to make it really clean and neat. There's only one exception to that. Haltech has basically they have a giveaway. They have a giveaway where basically if you fill a poll like a survey about their product and everything, and since I bought some product from them this year, I was allowed to fill all that, and if you fill that survey you can win a dash, like not a cluster, because it's basically a dash screen, a 7-inch screen that can display whatever information you want from the actual ECU. So hopefully if we win that, that's worth almost $2,000. So there was 3 to give away with the kit, like with the survey and everything. If we get that, we are putting that in the car for sure, but that will not look legit. And if that happens, Jeff, I'm gonna need you, because I'm gonna need to get a 3D printed mold from it, so that I can just remove the cluster and get the mold in place. Because you can pretty much input anything, even like fuel level and stuff like that, so you can have anything in there and it's working. That's true, I'm saying a fuel tank in place, but this week it might be more on the differential side now that I think of it, because we need to order that level senders from. Yeah, we need to order that level senders from for the actual fuel tank, and we need to do that because we need to verify if our level is opposite to normal or right on normal things. So yeah, that's gonna be weird. We're gonna have to try that and everything, but yeah. So I need to order that. Time to take notes. Boop. Pump, Samsung Notes. There you go. Push rod, coil bracket bolts, valve valley bolts. I don't know, I did order a bunch of those, but I'm not sure if I order all of these. What was I saying? The fuel level sender. Boom, we're gonna buy that. My bank account is so happy to spend so much money every single week. Hashtag it's tired and it's getting low. There we go. That Hog's gonna be happy to see how clean everything's gonna be in here. That. Not in here, not in here. Over there. So that's cool because now I'm less afraid of having dust going in the engine now that it's pretty much closed. There's still a bunch of hole on top to close and everything, but like it is way more safe to work in here right now, which is great. Can I fit one more hammer in here? I hope so. For now, yes, because I'm missing one. So we'll fit the baby hammer in there for now. I don't know where that one I'm missing is actually. I'm gonna be able to remove that. Yeah, so the last few sensors are coming our way this week. Should be able to close pretty much everything in there. And we're gonna have to test fit the accessories once the cover is removed at the front. We could actually be doing that even without the main pulley, because the main pulley won't change anything about the exhaust system. We're gonna see, might try it, because we have a kit to relocate most of the different system in there. All right, that one we're gonna take a knife. We're gonna try to cut it without cutting ourselves, ideally. That's the ideal part. Welcome to everybody joining this afternoon. Hope you had a great weekend, by the way. I'm on top energy today. I haven't been streaming this morning because I've been doing a lot of things for the channel actually. So adding stuff like the new Son of Hawk, adding also the 9mm thing, which is like a new technique I didn't use yet to add stuff on the channel, but now we can add overlays in here. So I'm gonna be looking forward to that, like see what's going on with it. But pretty much I'm gonna try to also add a bunch of these for the stream on Friday night, so a bunch of overlays coming our way for Tarkov stream, so that should be funny. We should have a good time with these. So yup. Oh, you're not ready to see also the state of one of the parts in the suspension system at the rear. It is so bad, it was dangerous to run, like to drive the car on the road actually, but like I didn't know that. So I've been riding the car for a few years with a part that could have basically broke at any time. So that's weird. That's like not feeling safe at all, but we're gonna change that really soon, which is amazing. There. Oh, not in that one. That was not in that one either. I don't remember where that one was. I think it was in the specialized drawer here. Yep. There you go. Shaking the cam. There. Pencil going in here. Oop. There. Drill. I'm gonna switch to battery. On the charger. My 9mm go bang, na 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 bang. I have it stuck in my mind right now. It's crazy. That and the freaking energy sound of Jeff, they are getting stuck in my head so easily. It's bad. More energy, more footwork, more passion. Big ass socket over there. Bam, bam, bam. Bunch of bolts. Okay, bye. So these bolts, I have no clue what they were for because we didn't use them at all. So we're gonna be able to throw that away. Here we're gonna have boxes to actually burn. Burn, baby, burn. There we go. It's over there. Let's put that in the prayer box. That. Let's have that view. That's clean. That here can go over there to get burned. Those shims are going to be used as a spacer or washer eventually. Not what they are designed for, but for small things they could make the job. So let's keep them. Elastic here. I'm gonna put that aside here. Still have a bunch of things to clean stuff. We're gonna have to clean stuff for the differential, so let's keep all that for now. These things also acting as washers. Oh no. It's not getting stuck anymore. WD-40 going back here. Clamp. Here. Oh, you want to know something crazy, guys? I come this close today to be at 1 p.m. So right freaking now in the radio station registering a podcast about the racing club I'm in. It was close, but actually it's another person who was the first contact and everything, so I would have loved to go there, but I want to contact again. I'm looking, everything's fine. Okay, no last minute call for that. But yeah, basically I want to contact the guy doing those podcasts to see if he would be interested about talking. Because basically it's a guy doing a car chronicle every Tuesday on the radio. And basically they call it the roadcast. It's always about cars, a 50-minute podcast. And I want to know if he could be interested to have me for talking about this, like doing car tuning and reparation and stuff on stream. Even if the stream's not that big, I feel like it could be something interesting for him to just talk about and everything for his chronicle. So I'm waiting that they are done registering what's up today, and then yeah, I want to go ahead and just propose to him like, hey, would you be interested with that? If he says no, he says no. If he says yes, would you imagine that? The radio in Quebec City talking about VNTO, like the car stream of Quebec. That will be sick. That will be so amazing. Big bucks we can burn. That. We're getting pretty much done here. So the oil pump, plate and everything, we can throw that away. Let's see if we receive some parts, but if it wasn't here this morning, it will arrive only, it will probably arrive only on late afternoon. So I will probably won't even be here to catch them. The girlfriend will pick up those parts. There we go. Pum, 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 pum. Hey, we're getting already way cleaner than what it was looking like. Let's throw that bolt at the front because we will have to rotate the engine actually when the new push rod arrive. So for now we can throw the 15, 16 here. And where are we putting the book? Let's put it there. For now, lubricant here. Old rockers can go at the back over there and actually underneath. Next weekend I'm gonna have such a bad time. Like this week, the only thing I'm afraid of is that I can't really make the Datsun like impossible to move out of the garage, because ideally on Friday I need to push it out and bring my little Honda Fit in here, because my girlfriend, when she had her little accident, the steering rack broke and it just arrived at the end of last week, but I didn't have time over the weekend to do that. So next weekend I need to freaking put a steering rack in there, and I need to remove the entire subframe for that. But honestly, I think I'm gonna do it on the hoist, just so it makes my life way easier. I won't have to drag it out or anything. I will just drop it on the ground and remove the steering rack, put the new one, and just like use the hoist to basically put it back in place. So I won't have to scroll it all over the place. I will have to deal with all that. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. This is the parts for holding the flywheel at the back. That's gonna be for later on. Nothing we have to be worried about. Let's put that hose back in its place actually. Pump, 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 pump. There we go. Bunch of things. Woo. Easy. Spare bolts again. Now what else? What else? What else? This is done. Timing cover bolts, we're good with that. Rear block cover, sounds good. Done with that. Starter bolts, that looks great. Won't have to buy any new one. So there we go. There's some vibe on that. Headers will come with brand new bolts, pretty sure. The pickup place, these bolts won't be reused. Gonna open up pretty much everything here. Sensors, pretty sure I order all of them. The only one we won't be using is the level, the oil pan level sensors. That one is headers too. But why do I have exhaust manifold and headers? Something's weird with that. Oh my god. Oh well, just order some new ones, so it doesn't matter. I just found what we were missing for the covers. Dual side. So since the engine was pretty much completed, I was like, hey, might as well open up all the crates I have left. And guess what? One unidentified crate that I probably have to take a look at last week is actually the one really thing I was looking for. These bolts are what close the top here. So they are the really thing I was trying to find to close that cover once and for all, and it didn't happen last week. So you know, just classic things, having a weekend and then you're good to go. So we're just gonna take time to close that with the proper bolts without holding that too tight, because anyway we don't need that to be too tight. It will just prevent anything from going inside there. We don't want stupid things to fall in there. But there we go. I ordered some brand new ones, so that's why I'm not looking for putting like that for good, because the new one are gonna come by probably this week or something like that. But at least now it's gonna prevent dirt from falling into the engine pretty much. And that's used to center also that thing here. That would be cool if I was not bolting in. Welcome back, MPD. Oh hell yeah. See, now instead of having missile fact, I have 9mm playing in chat and getting stuck in my head. Win-win, I think. It is the best redeem so far.
The missile is very tired. He is eepy. The missile has had a very long day of splashing bandits and wants to take just a small sleep. Heebie and needies to sleepy. Missile sleepy and need bed by time. The missile is currently experiencing critical levels of being a sleepy little guy and needs to go to bed. He is retired and needs
Poor
to sleep.
missile.
Just a little sleeping time as a treat. Missile needs to sleep for tired boyo. Just a little guy. Mipsy.
Poor little missile. It's hard to be a missile nowadays. Watch my 9mm go bang. Na 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 na. Can't line it up with the hole. That's what he said. There we go. Let's put 30 that one. What's up, children? Hell yeah, how you doing? Hope you had a great day so far. Hope everything's fine on your side. Welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. If a Monday can be happy, actually. Pretty well, honestly. We're doing pretty much cleanup right now. I just found the bolts I was looking for last week, but ordered some brand new one during the weekend. So, you know, classic stuff. They're gonna be pretty clean. But yeah, so just covering that so we don't have open hole in here. What's up, water toll? Let's go. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing great. So today is pretty much a short stream to prepare ourselves for the incoming week, where we're gonna decide what we're doing. So I'm doing the cleanup. Probably going to work quickly on the fuel tank after that, because we have one part we can throw in there. Right after that, we're gonna go ahead and start probably thinking about what we're gonna do this week, which is most likely differential. So I'm gonna have some document find for the actual differential, and yeah, that's pretty much it. These were oil pump stuff, so I'm gonna put it there. So yeah, so basically that's pretty much it. We're gonna clean everything up here, so I'm gonna fold that table so we gain a bit of space. The idea is a short stream today, preparing everything, and once everything's prepared, we're gonna go ahead and probably like just bring stuff in here, parts, different things. And then when I'm gonna go offline, I'm gonna be opening the garage door, pushing the Datsun outside, make it flip 180 degrees, and then push it back so we have the rear facing here, so we have more space to work. Do you get that replacement rod? Not yet, but that's really great. So I think you were there when I talked about it on Friday, but basically they are just sending me a brand new kit, so $100 worth of push rods, and it's gonna be here anytime this week or beginning of next week, so it's not too bad. And with that we're gonna have a bunch of goodies like brand new bolts for the cover here, the different sensors we were missing and stuff like that, so it should be pretty good. Should come by in not too long. Also this afternoon what we can do actually is try to fit a bunch of accessories at the front to just take a look if the actual manifolds from the exhaust manifolds from the factory could fit. If so, we know we can go with the OEM design, and that will be cool. So for now, let's do that and fold that little cheap table. Oh, I need to fold you here too, right? Yes, I do. All right, that's easy so far. Noise. And that one easy. Pump. Closing that door, that table, yeah. There we go. Table folded. Throwing that in front of the computer for now. Honestly, I really think I should just go ahead and start putting accessories on the front here. I'm dragging a bunch of wire here, not so great. And I have to go on top of the webcam wire. Hey, didn't break it, not too bad. Give you a replacement rod. Okay, yeah, sure. And yeah, NPV wish that everybody will like his little rod, if you know what I mean. That's a nice looking engine there. Based Midaldrin. Get fucking NPV. Oh, today, you know what, chat? I timed out NPV for 10 minutes, and he had to ask how to get untimed out. That was a fun moment of my little day today. There you go, boom. Honestly, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that's what I feel like doing this afternoon. We're gonna start looking at something crazy. Oh, that was my foot. There. That thing here. And then I'm gonna have to take the water pump, the old one. So, fuck that Vinto guy, by the way. Hawk for the win, hell yeah. I know she's the best, right? We all know that. Nothing to be surprised about. Who's the fucker who folded that table that was useful to get some places to throw parts on top of it? Damn it, that guy sucks. Pretty sure NPV agree with that. All right, where's my old water pump in here? Bang! That's not water pump, but all right. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna show you the money, okay? I'm gonna show you a bunch of different stuff. Hopefully, I won't make a mess. So, this here, that's leaking stuff. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That was going on the side of the engine somewhere around here. So that disgusting thing, that is a huge piece of metal, super heavy, was going there, and we are replacing all that, which was the power steering setup, by brackets like these to relocate the alternator also. So that's gonna be a thing. And we need to test that to make sure everything's going right to its place. And I should, oh, it's gonna be there, right? It has to be there. I'm not loud, you are. Huh. All right, let's do that here. And this brand new water pump that we can actually open up now is a Corvette one. So basically we are replacing a bunch of little things here to get all the goodies from Corvette instead of having the truck set up. So here you saw how it was, and it is replacing that thing here with the broken fan and all this unit. So we're gonna reuse part of these bolts to test fit everything in place. So yeah, it's gonna be a funny one to do. So I'm gonna take a look to how that kit here is actually going in place, and we're gonna try to fit a bunch of these just to see where accessories are going to end up. Now I'm putting everything in my way. Classic. There we go. So yeah, basically this is what's going on. So this is going to help us bring the alternator from bottom right of the engine to top right of the engine. So we're just putting that on another in another place so that we can just go ahead and have everything working great in there. So what I need to do is to know if the rear bracket is going on top or at the back of the actual water pump. It should be on top actually, because it cannot go really behind, otherwise it's gonna be spacing out that water pump, and that water pump needs to be connected to the engine. So that is the rear plate, and that rear plate is going like this. So following that picture, we have to go there, and that one here is gonna be right there. So that's gonna be interesting. So that one's going right here, yeah, all around that. Right here, bolting that there. Perfecto. With what kind of bolts? With that one different style bolt that should be around here somewhere. And there, and we're gonna have to take a look at here. Oh yeah, true, the bolts are pressed in there. Shit! Gonna have to unpress them. That's why they were not getting out. Or they are not. Lol. They all fell off right there. Just the main one on top there that are. So we're gonna do that. Old water pump. We have two bolts here that we're gonna need to get out of there. So let me take the punch. Let me take the hammer and let's punch them out. Pump, 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 pump. Can we punch them out? That is the question. I don't think we can. Can we? Oh, or maybe just unscrew them. Nailed it. These are screwed in place. Lol. Probably accessories actually plugging to that and not even the bolts holding it into the engine. Lol. Punch them, I said. Punch them all. If they are not coming out, punch them even harder. Use the 9mm on them. All right. Overthinking it again. Just wanted to hammer something. Yeah, pretty much, you know, classic things. So let's go back to the engine actually. We're gonna put our new pump in place. So that should be that instead of the other thing we're about to use. So this here is pretty simple. Just goes on top here. All right, as simple as that. So that's gonna be our main starting point. So Corvette one. So basically what happens is that pulley here is really thick, but it's also going like it's closer to the engine block than the one from the actual original engine. And we are counting on that a lot to basically gain a bit of space at the front. That's not the right one. So that this way, we're gonna be able to put some bigger stuff at the front here, like turbo setup. So I'm just going to lock it in place a little bit more. Just making sure it won't fall. This way we're gonna be able to see that everything fits. The kit I bought for relocating the alternator and everything is pretty much its job to work with the Corvette accessories. So that kit was bought thinking of it as being an upgrade and also converting everything to the spacing of the Corvette pulley. There we go. We might have to even buy the bolts from Corvette for that. Gonna have to take a look, but like I don't have the spacer in here now, but still I feel like the gap is a little bit big. But yeah, there we go. So that's the main idea here. Now let's find gonna leave that connected where it should be connected here. So we're still working on the engine because it's way more fun than doing cleanup. So like we said, that one here is gonna go somewhere like that. And now does it clear everything? Ha ha ha, it's not. Is it? Because that one is lining up properly, but that one is not. There's no second possibilities there. No. That should be lining up right there, there and there. We should have 3 points to mount it. We might have to just grind a little bit the back of the bracket here, which is not the greatest thing. That big one here. I'm gonna open up the bolts. I'm gonna take a look at everything here. So it comes with absolutely all the hardware. 2 will do, and tack weld the other holes. Perfect. Sounds great. So that one should be coming right here. At least that one's fitting. So let's see what's up here. Nailed it. I'm gonna try to go ahead and maybe remove that and just test the kit itself first and see what's up with that afterward. I cannot have put that really on the wrong direction, that's for sure. So let's go. Tack weld. Yes, NVV, tack weld everything, tack weld the weld. Not even tack weld, just weld it hard. All around. Straight on the block. So part of it will be welded to aluminum, which won't work with that. Actually, no, that is a steel plate. Just gonna secure one to make sure we're not going too far. Because these plates, the only thing I'm afraid of with them is that they are not strong enough maybe to prevent bending. I know some people had issues, but I took them from a really well-known company for those brackets and relocating plates. But yeah, because basically you can get to a point where the bracket will twist under high RPM and high load on the engine, so super not great. There we go. Let's put that aside. Hey, yo.
More passion, more energy, more energy, more passion, more energy, more energy.
Great one, great one. Also, I think I can add a spacer if needed. I think there's spacing kits for that, so I could like get that clearance. But honestly, I will just pretty much go in here and use that. So I'm gonna grab what I need for that one here. More passion, more energy, more energy. Hell yeah. All you've done today is bully me, Vinto. It's not true. I said thank you, you are so awesome also, but that's on Discord, so you will say never happened, right? You're gonna say I'm lying. Nailed it. You're gonna say that to everybody, so they will think I'm a bully. I told you you were off. That never happened, of course. Of freaking course. There you go. So that's the idea of that plate here. And one thing cool with that is that it should clear everything for the mounting of the coil and everything on the cover. So there you go, that's the idea here. So let's keep going with that one. We're gonna take a look. But on there, they don't have the same kind of water pump that I have. See, that one is the one with like basically a dome at the front on the pulley. Mine is the flat one because I thought it was looking better, but I think that's where we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna take a look to make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the thing. So that's where the power steering should be going. Hopefully I won't have any issues because I'm not using the power steering pump in the end, but I don't think so. So here, here, and here was for the power steering. We're not using that. But it should be used. All right, we're gonna take a look. More energy. One, two, three,
Hey.
four.
Hey, more passion, more passion.
Evening, mate. Hey, let's go. How you doing?
More passion, more energy.
And me the word. Hope you're doing great. Oh, right. Sounds like someone's going into the action there. So M8 by 80 mil. M8 by 80 mil, the shorter one.
Wasted time. So many dumb ways to die.
Dumb ways to die. We're getting closer and closer to a stank normal stream. Let's go, guys. Keep going, keep going. Before all that becomes behind a paywall, like everybody's doing nowadays. So that, and that bracket here is going like this. That one. Use that. That one was going there. So basically the bracket, and that bracket we're gonna get it powder coated. Poop. Poop dog action. It's flying high in here. Telling you that. I don't get it. What is it? Why is it spelling so many letters? All right, so one like that. I really think that we're gonna be good for clearing all that. That one is 80 mil with that. That's looking good. Watch my 9mm goes bang, na 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 bang. So that here. So I just did that one. There's that one too. That one should have something in it, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to replace it with washer or something. Is that not as long, or is it really just? Yeah, it was probably to get that bracket in there. Gonna have to replace that with spacers eventually. but we're gonna just
Watch my
test
9
it.
millimeters go bang wah da da dang. Wah da 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 dang. Watch my 9 millimeters
Hey,
go
that
bang
one's
wah
good.
da da dang. Wah da
That
da da
one's
dang.
freaking
Watch
good.
my 9 millimeters go bang wah da da dang. Wah
Wah
da
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 dang.
dang. Watch my 9 millimeters go bang wah da da dang. Wah da 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 dang. Watch my 9 millimeters go
Yep,
bang
we're
wah
gonna
da da
need
dang.
something in
Wah
there.
da 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 dang. Watch my 9 millimeters go bang wah da da dang. Wah da 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 dang. Watch my 9 millimeters go bang
Alright, we
wah
lost
da
2
da
viewers
dang.
because of
Wah
that
da da da
chat.
dang. Watch my
So
9
please, Emma.
millimeters go bang wah da da dang. Wah da 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 dang.
Hey Clutter, hello, how you doing? Oh, I see a Stank Rat fan in here. Hope you're doing great. Thank you for first time chat. Just a bit of. No, but honestly, Brian really has that beat in him. Like, you can feel he's trying. He's a real musician and singer. Almost right there, almost spot on. All right, we're gonna get the alternator in place here. See how it's going in there, if it's doing well or not. And we're gonna have that. I think we're gonna be good without A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S A S S. Alright, so if we keep looking here, we're gonna go with the M10 by 100 mil with washer. So we have that used as a spacer here, going on top of that pulley here, which make it the idler pulley on the front here and this way. But that one, if we're putting it right now, I don't think we're gonna be able to test again our water pump, so let's test it right now. So what are we doing on with this LS right here? Welcome by Clutter front cam. Welcome in my garage. So what are we up to here? We basically started last summer and pretty much through the 8 last months working on that Datsun 1979 280 ZX, and we are pretty much going crazy with it. So the car already had like an Oldsmobile V8 5 liters that was not working really well. I owned the car for the last 10 years and it always sucked. Like, it never ran properly, always had trouble with it, and so I decided to kind of go nuts with it. So dual side. There you go. So here we are. We have cleaned a lot of things in here, made a lot of modification. As you can see, custom tubular subframe. We are going quite crazy with it. We pretty much are going to remove all the mechanic, and we are going with brand new modern stuff in it. The oldest part that's gonna stay in there is the original differential, because it's the R200 from Nissan, which is basically used in drifting and stuff like that. It can take a lot of abuse, but other than that, we are upgrading to a 2003 LS engine, well actually an LQ4, so iron block, that we're gonna put turbo on it, so 6-liter turbo with a T56 Magnum at the back, dual clutch, and yeah, so from there, engine wise, it's gonna be smooth like butter. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be really powerful. 315 HP from factory, upgraded with proper cam, upgraded rod, upgraded pretty much a lot of things inside there, lifter, name it, everything's pretty much upgraded. And so just with the cam itself, we should be at around 350 to 400 HP, and it's a turbo cam. So with the turbo, we're aiming for 600 HP on that car. car. Other than that, we're going crazy with also suspension, full coilovers, custom setup from Technotoy Tuning, big brake kit, Willwood big brakes, big piston at front, 4 small pistons at rear, with a Willwood brake master cylinder, Willwood clutch master cylinder, and a Toyota 4Runner brake booster actually. So that's the only part other than the rest and other than the differential that is not in the 2000 and up. The brake booster is from the 90s because the brake booster for a Datsun like this is not really available anymore, but the one from 4Runner fits exactly in the same spot, same bolt pattern, same everything. Just have to cut the rod connecting to the brake pedal a little bit, like an inch. But other than that, yeah, here we go. So we're going crazy with that. We have a bunch of parts. In the last 2 weeks, we reassembled this engine from scratch right here. And yeah, I decided that since I was doing that project, since I was planning that project for the last 3-4 years, and I had the opportunity to have a computer laying around and a bunch of things, being able to stream it, I went on and decided to stream it. So here we go. That's pretty much walk around. So on the car we have done electricity, we've done plenty of things, and so far the car never left my place, which means there's no one else except me who worked on that car so far. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, we are on our way to get everything through by ourselves, proper DIY, and I'm not a professional, so be aware of that. I'm always open to some comment, to some help, to some tips on different stuff, because basically I'm really a DIY guy. I've been playing with cars for the last 15 years, but I'm really doing that all by myself and learning along the way. So there we go. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, so we plan on putting that LS in the next month in it, but we want to do first the rear setup, because we have everything laying around on, that's you over there, and we have everything laying on the workbench here, so custom subframe for the rear also, so we're gonna put that in place, then all the boxes for coilovers, big brake and stuff like that, so we're gonna try to get all that done quite soon. But yeah, and also engine management wise, mid-March we received a brand new Haltech Rebel LS to put in it, so pretty much a plug and play ECU that's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to get my hand on that and work with that. So really big build, my first ever major build. Everything from that project happened here on Twitch, and everything's also available on YouTube if you want to take a look to what happened for what piston and rod are in it, and what generation of LQ4 this is. Gen 3. Every LQ4 are Gen 3. If it's a Gen 4, it's an LQ9, by the way, just so you know. And this is so LQ4, so Gen 3, but upgraded with LY6 piston and connecting rod from a Gen 4, so beefier connecting rod, because the Gen 3 has some spaghetti noodle used as connecting rod. So that's pretty much it. I will say the main weakness of that engine will actually still be the piston and connecting rod, but since we're going turbo, we kept all the thing with quite a low compression setup. When I look at it, the theoretical compression setup should be sitting at around 9.21 to 1 compression ratio, which is pretty spot on for a turbo setup. Gen 4 parts are stronger when it comes to piston. Yeah, exactly. So that's it. I would say the only thing is it is a used set of an LS3 LY6 engine, but again, like an engine that had 100,000 kilometers on it, so not too bad, and they were in quite really good shape. So honestly, I'm not too worried about. And they have brand new piston rings that I gapped for being boost friendly. So yeah, we are pretty much set up, and I got everything balanced also, because basically since it is an LQ4, we're going from an engine that had a 4-speed automatic transmission on it with the flex plate at the back to an upgraded harmonic balancer at the front, which is actually heavier, and a flywheel, a CNC machine flywheel at the back with a McLeod 800 HP rated dual clutch, so well, twin disc clutch actually. And so with all that said, I also made sure that the crank was balanced, so I went to a workshop and they balanced everything, all the rotating assembly together, so now there's no vibration at all with the crank. So we are supposed to have a build that should be reliable. We'll see that in the future, but it should be. And right now what I'm doing pretty much is testing some accessories at the front. I'm not doing a big stream today. I was preparing a little bit for the upcoming week and what we're gonna do this week. But yeah, so upgrading that and testing the accessories so we can know if we can reuse the same kind of manifolds, exhaust manifolds, as the original one for our little turbo setup. So little, not so little, let's be honest. So yeah, there we go. And now we seem to have the first fitment issue on that, and that's like classical stuff. Everything, it can be changed in those engine, but as you can see, it is not fitting in there. Oh, that one is maybe actually going behind that. Wait a second. That is going there. No, that's not going at the right place. So basically I feel like I picked the wrong water pump, which sucks, because I really need the one that will fit well in there. That round, that's good. Gonna remove some parts and test a little more stuff in here, because yeah, basically right now what we're looking for is making sure that everything fits together, and I feel like I might have gone with the wrong water pump, which will prevent me from fitting everything I want to fit in there. Because basically this is relocating absolutely every single accessories, and we are deleting the AC, also the AC condenser on it, well, the AC pump, and we are trying to delete the power steering pump because we're not using power steering, conventional power steering anymore. Basically I converted the car with a BRZ power steering setup, which means it is going to be electronic. So it's going to be an electronic controlled power steering and not something using oil, which is pretty amazing. But at the same time, that means we might have difficulties to have a proper belt route going through the front of the engine. We're going to see that. So let's unplug those. Held it. Up. There we go. And let's see if the pump is actually going on top now. Thank you again for the follow. I really appreciate that, honestly. So yeah, if we're lucky, we're gonna see the build coming together in the next few months. I really need to remove a bit of material in here if I want to use that water pump. But even there, even if that's going in place, can something assure me that this is all in the way, right? Well, that sucks, because I won't be able to return that. I might be able to sell it, so I think I'm gonna have to reorder some brand new thing there. Let's still take a look at something. Oh, curious about that message. I have a 2005 Infiniti G235 coupe with a 6G turbonetic kit with scope rods, front corner. Nice. .255 fuel pump, and I can't recall what my injector are, but they are tapped out. Makes 500 to the ground. and one of my personal friend Chris Dolan was on Street Class 72 split bumper Camaro twin turbo S3. Nice, that's amazing. Me on my side, to give you an idea, this engine I'm pretty sure we're gonna make. I follow like a couple of recipe for that one. Pretty sure we're gonna make a proper 600 HP to the wheel. Not that I will keep that. Add brake. Let's keep going with that then. All right, welcome back. You're back, right? Yeah, let's go. So basically what I was about to say is that, yeah, on my side, I'm following a recipe which should give us around 600 HP to the wheel. Not that I'm planning on keeping that. I want to see it on the dyno, but I will tone it down after that because we have quite a lot of setup to put together. I put it in the wrong way. We have quite a lot of things to put together and like fine-tune on the car, like suspension being all custom with way too many adjustments and stuff. We're gonna have quite a big time doing that. With what you're telling me, should have no problem making 800 reliably. Yeah, honestly, all the build have been prepared. I have a King's bearing with extra oil clearance on the bearings and stuff like that on the car. All the car has been prepared to handle 800 to 1000 HP, but I'm not planning on going up there. To be fair, I'm planning to see 600 and have it tuned for 600 at the wheel, and then tune it down to probably around 450 to begin with, because that car I'm gonna bring it on the track. But everything being so custom and so like tunable, because everything is adjustable on the car. When you look at things like here, let me show you. When you look clearly, you can see that here I can adjust like the control arms. I can adjust pretty much everything, the length of them, everything is with hang joint and stuff like that. So you have a lot of control on that car. And so I'm gonna have quite a big time just adjusting to get the proper feeling on track that I want with that car. I'm doing a lot of autocross, a lot of lapping. So this is where I want the car to perform. And so I'm gonna tune the car so it's not as powerful as it can be, and then I will upgrade. Do you have turn upgrade on your rockers? Yep, rockers are brand new GM Performance rockers with we're calling it, you see I'm French Canadian, so we're calling it CHE, CHE Tronian upgrade, which is pretty much the biggest upgrade you can get for them before going roller. So yeah, I think I've pretty much, like when I say I've spent a solid 3 years to prepare the build, yeah, I prepared the build and save a lot of money, so I won't cheap out on a lot of things. There we go. So this is there. We're gonna go and grab maybe one thing here. I just want to make sure this is not the one going there, right? Nope. Let's grab another one here. I think it's that one going there, or not. Oh yeah, with the pulley and everything. Let's just see that there. Sounds like a pretty solid build. I tried. It's my first engine build, engine swap, first on a lot of things. So I tried to make it decent. I don't want to start twice. There's nothing assured with that, because you know, like being a decent power build, you never know when it's gonna be giving you trouble or not. But yeah, I really hope to get it right the first shot and not chasing a lot of issue. Already planned some proper cooling also, and cooling upgrade for the car, making sure that that engine's gonna be able to breathe. So yeah, hopefully. All right, that one is the M10, and that one here, still some M10, yeah. All right, let's try that. We're gonna try the alternator in place and see what's up with that. So this should fit right here. So yep, seems like it's going to fit, which is good, which is really good. There we go. There we go. So relocating bracket. See, so this is what I mean by that, guys. Relocating the alternator really high on top here. Basically, usually it was at the bottom here, but we're expecting the manifold to get out there. So that's what we're gonna put it really, really high up there. We're gonna have a spacer here, probably here. We might have to actually build some custom spacers for that, because we are deleting the power steering pump that was supposed to be behind here, which would have been actually the spacers for all that. So and we won't have a reservoir and stuff like that in there. So we're gonna have that idler pulley here lining up with our water pump. I'm still unsure if I'm just going to chip the bracket in here. I just don't want it to get too weak. And I feel like, nah, it's not going to fit there. I'm gonna really have to grab the same water pump as we can see here. So here it is pretty much the one with like kind of a bell looking pulley on top. So I'm gonna have to grab that. It wasn't specified on ICT billet website, if I remember correctly, or I assume that any Corvette water pump will do, and it's not the case. So yeah, for now that's looking pretty good. Since the water pump is really at the front, we don't really care about the rest of it. We won't have any more accessories. So water pump, alternator are going to be the only two accessories that we have to care about. So left side, clearance wise, we don't really care about it. It's really that side that we need to look at. And for that, I'm gonna bring the exhaust manifold. So like we have seen last week, we can switch them from side to side and upside down and everything. So basically this is my passenger side actual manifold pointing at the rear of the car, but I can just bring it here and we're gonna see if the actual thing, perfecto. So here, what does that mean? I should be able, I have a really good access to all the spark plug here. That's really good. So I should be able to order some OEM style exhaust manifold, and I'm gonna have plenty of clearance for that. And here, that here will bring that here, and we're not going on top here, but that's gonna stay the same angle, so I won't have to add another idler pulley. I will be able to go and grab that with the belt straight there. Flip the manifolds and build a Y pipe on for the turbo, or did you say you were going twin? Can't remember. Single turbo, and yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Basically, I was just looking to see, because my main issue was, is it going to clear here? Because you can have some block hugger getting out, like having the output more at the center of the block, so that you can add 90 degrees and go around the engine block and stuff like that. But yeah, so now I'm gonna flip the manifold, and I'm gonna order some stainless one in the OEM style. So that style here is going to be what we're gonna use for that. So that's why I was testing the accessories. I just needed to make sure first how the belt will run through that, since we're deleting the power steering. And yeah, so it's gonna be perfect there, because pretty much with the main pulley in here, and I can just show you what it's gonna look like, because that's gonna look good. Let me grab the pulley. Lol, you haven't heard anything. So let's select that. Just, we're not pressing that in place, just to give a look. This is what it's gonna look like, and water pump on top. Gonna take a picture. Hell yeah, that's gonna be good. Because basically what I was afraid of, I didn't remember how the idler pulley here was set up. And so I was a bit afraid of if it was going to work well or not. I'm gonna have to add, and I thought was coming with that kit. Let me check something. Because I thought that we had another part of that. Maybe we don't. Okay. Because basically I need to make sure also to reuse or use or add another idler pulley. We're gonna have one pulley around here, pretty much. That is just bringing the belt. And again, I need to make sure, maybe not. That, yeah, we don't have to add another pulley. That's gonna work actually. And this is how it's intended to work. Oh yeah, it's gonna go on top here, I forgot. That's for the water pump. I'm gonna have to use an idler. Yeah, I'm gonna need an idler pulley somewhere around here. Cause basically, hey, what's up Vanessa? How are you doing? J'espère que ça va bien. Yo, yo, yo. Comme tu vois, on est rendu sur un moteur. So yeah, so basically I'm gonna need an idler pulley just so I can get that water pump to work properly. Because basically, for those who are a bit less used to engine, not like butter. Okay, yo. I need to learn it by heart. More energy. Let's go. So basically here, what we're looking at, and I'm gonna turn off the heater because it's making noise. What we're looking at here is that when this is like a smooth surface like here, pretty much the belt needs to be on its back, let's say. So you have always a side that is grooved and a side that is flat. And the flat surface, so let me show it to you actually, hey. So yeah, so for those who are a bit less used to that, here's the smooth surface that needs to go against that. So it's gonna bend around that here. And the groove surface needs to go well, obviously on the groove place of the pulley here. So that pulley is gonna go around. And what I need to make sure is that when it's coming back through here, ça va très bien de mon côté aussi. J'ai bien du plaisir à faire ces petits streams de voiture et avancer mon projet Datsun. Fait que ça pourrait être pas mal pire que ça. So yeah, basically when I'm gonna have the big ass pulley in here for the water pump, I need to make sure it's going under it. But I couldn't just go right here as a straight line. Just bend a little bit around there and go back to that pulley because I wouldn't have enough surface. I think it's at least 1/3 of the pulley that need to have contact with the back of the belt so that you have proper friction so it's gonna spin well. Other than that, less than that, you could have some sleepy thing happening there and you are aiming at least half of it ideally. So water pump, big ass pulley, adding a idler around here so that way when it's gonna come back from the alternator here, it's gonna go down here, go under the actual water pump, move up here so half of it's gonna be in contact with the belt, go around that idler. The idler should have grooves on it because basically it's gonna grip on the right side here, the inner side like this, and then come back to the main pulley to go all the way around. So this was supposed to be the good one to use. Since we are deleting the power steering, we will probably not have to use that one actually. We're gonna have to use another one to make sure it has a shorter route through the entire front of the engine. But that's no big deal. $15, you get a new belt. It's not too bad. The door is making sound and noise and I hate it. Clutter, if you're still there. You wanna see also the intake I'm gonna put on top of it? You have seen those for sure. It's the good looking aluminum one. And it's so good. I love it so much. It's a short ram, 102 millimeter throttle body intake. I cannot put it properly on top now because I have that lifting plate, but I can still throw it. It's almost fitting. So there you go, guys. That's gonna be how the engine's gonna look in the car pretty much. That's gonna be a big SW. So that, and that around here. Boom, and the idler is gonna be like probably from the block or somewhere around here. I don't know yet. Maybe right here, just around that, if it fits. But yep. Pretty much something like that. Big, big, big W. Big, big, big power. There you go. What time is it now? I need to make sure I'm not going through. Plenty of time. Nice. Because I have a class tonight, so I need to make sure. Toi de ton côté, Vanessa, est-ce que Mocha va bien? Est-ce que le petit va bien? J'espère que oui. Let's go, that's cool. J'asais avec Nick en plus ce week-end. Fait que j'ai hâte de voir. Je sais que niveau voiture, tout ça, ça commence à devenir compliqué, les histoires de taxi et tout. Fait qu'en tout cas, on a eu une petite jasette là-dessus, moi puis lui. Je suis comme, ah, on va voir ce que ça va donner. Je veux pas vendre le punch, fait que je me tais, j'en dis pas trop. J'en dis pas trop, je le laisse faire ces trucs d'adulte. Alright. So there you go. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much what's going on with that. So 102 millimeter throttle body going also at the front. It should be a little bit angled towards the bottom because the way the intake is actually made. Oh, il commence à jaser. Puis là, dans quelques mois, il va tellement jaser que tu vas être comme, oh non, il dit plus juste son nom. There you go. So that 102 is just slightly orientated towards the bottom. We have a lot of clearance underneath here. And what I'm hoping for, because I have basically an aftermarket like cross tube, steam tubes actually, plugging the four corners of the cylinder head. So there's coolant going all around in it, because usually it's only at the front. It's not the greatest. Oh yeah, that turbo, that's going to look good with the turbo. Oh yeah, man, that's gonna look awesome. And yeah, so pretty much what's going up with that is that I'm gonna have the steam tubes underneath it. That's gonna look good and well hidden. And I'm really hoping that the Haltech has long enough cable so that I'm gonna be able to get the plug only from here, so even the wires and everything should be looking subtle in there. Like, I don't want to have 10,000 of wires everywhere around there. So yep. Oh non, qu'est-ce qui est arrivé à ta voiture? T'as-tu fait comme ma copine puis t'as rentré dans un char qui était parqué sur le side? Car oui, ma copine a fait cela avec ma voiture, mais c'est ma voiture d'hiver, fait que c'est pas grave. I'll take engine management as well. Damn, you're going all out. Man, that is a once in a lifetime. Oh, you were not there, you didn't hear when I said it? Hello there. Brand new T56 Magnum, so 700 torque rated transmission. It's the Magnum F, so the shifter is gonna be as close as possible to the OEM placement in there. And do you wanna see how little the drive shaft of a Datsun is? Because it had already, like I said, a V8 with it was a 3-speed automatic transmission in it, but the length, the total length of it's gonna be pretty similar. This is the actual drive shaft. I'm really thinking about taking a look at how much a carbon one will be. just because it's so short that it could be like a really interesting price. But yeah, basically I'm going like all in. It is a once in a lifetime build. I really want that to be good. So we're going quite crazy. Non, des débris dans le moteur. On m'a dit que l'intervention fonctionnait juste 50% du temps. 250 000 kilos, ça valait pas la peine. Fair enough. C'est quoi que tu avais comme voiture déjà? T'as-tu une idée un peu de ce que tu magasines et tout? Je suis quand même curieux de savoir. Tout dépendamment le genre de véhicule que tu veux ou si t'as pas vraiment d'idée de ça, des fois un petit conseil sur le side. Hey, hey! All right, let's start removing stuff. So we're gonna remove the pulley. So yeah, clutter, you will have guessed it, but like being a French Canadian, I'm switching a lot between the English and French in here. Most of the time we're speaking in English and the stream are in English. But yeah, and on Friday night we're playing Tarkov with some bit butt action. And oh gosh, we had some trouble last Friday because I got a few TK without really wanting that to happen. So oui, les turbos, il va juste en avoir un, David, juste un turbo, mais un gros crise de turbo. Chachard 2 minutes. Ah oui, c'était la tienne, je pensais que c'était elle, à ta mère, ou elle te l'avait donnée. Mais oui, la chachard, je m'en souviens. Oh no. Yes, fait que David, gars, le moteur est assemblé enfin. Puis là, on teste les accessoires, voir au niveau manifold, tout ça, qu'est-ce qui va clairer, puis tout. Fait que stock, flippé, ça va clairer absolument tout ce que j'ai besoin que ça claire. Tout est en place, tout ça. Là, j'ai un nouveau cover qui est en route. On avait soudé une plug, mais finalement, à cause de la poulie Corvette qui est plus proche du bloc, ça va pas clairer au fond la fitting, tout ça. Fait qu'il a fallu que j'en prenne une qu'il y a déjà les fittings moulés à 90 degrés dedans, qui sont castés direct à même le couvert plutôt que de l'avoir en add-on dessus. Fait chier un peu parce qu'ils sont pas donnés, mais c'est quand même nice. My family is Hispanic and no one ever bothered to teach me. No, that sucks. So they are speaking in Spanish sometime in between themselves and you're just like, yes, no toaster. Nice. That sucks. I'm playing Tarkov with some American friends and pretty much we are teaching them bad word in French. Because you know it is important. It's kind of a rule to teach the bad words first before teaching the actual thing. I'm saying that, but they now know like how to say goodnight and stuff like that, all in French. It's pretty fun. Not all of that, yeah, fair. Because Cryo is also French Canadian, and he's playing with us at Tarkov. He's a close friend of mine, and like we are both doing that work of teaching them bad words. Pretty important, and more. Yeah, let's say that, bad words and more. But bad words are top prio. That's the idea here. All right, so overall, quite a big W this afternoon with testing that. Like we saw that the water pump is not the great one, the good one, so I'm gonna take a look and order another one. I hate it because it's another $200 and that one I'm gonna have to sell it because it's been too long I had it, so I can't return it. Shit. But hey, part of the game. I'm sad I'm gonna have the less. Yeah, that sucks, but it's part of the game. I mean, we had other bad luck that are decent. Hey, Hawk. She's one of the people too who we teach some French. She's able to say son of a bee in French now. But she don't want to because she thinks it's too much of bad words in there, but hey. Ok, fair. Toyota, tu vas payer plus cher, mais tu vas avoir plus de fiabilité. Hyundai, si c'est du récent, c'est quand même très decent pour vrai. That's not the right one. Na 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 na, na 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 na, bang. Watch my 9mm go bang. La transmission David T56 Magnum F. 700 livres de torque rated, ready to destroy some tires. Oh! 6-speed transmission, long ratio also. So basically top speed of second theoretically should be at around 110, 115 kilometers per hour. And actually, it's right there. Oh, it's right there, brand new. $6,000 transmission. Oh, yikes. Did I told you that, hello, did I told you that my bank account is getting tired of all this project? Wonder why? That. I kind of want to leave it in there. Whee! I kind of don't need to remove it at all. Oh, that one I need to take care because I don't want to bend it. So that's gonna go in a corner for now. Mon cul, ouais. Ben, pour vrai, là. Pour vrai, je commence à. Je veux pas compter. It's funny, I don't want to count how much money I spent on that project, because, yikes. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be like amazing. And yeah, so Clutter, since you're new here, basically, the timeline for the project is to get everything set up ideally for May, so we can start the engine for the first time somewhere in May. And after that, having a test drive, the bed in and everything, cha-ching, let's go. And yeah, having the bed in and like the break-in of the engine all done during May and June. Dyno after that, and once the dyno session's gonna be done, pretty much what I'm looking forward is to go ahead and remove all the mechanic again and pretty much paint all the underside, the engine bay and the underbody of the car, and I'm gonna do the aesthetic of it in a few, like maybe in 1 or 2 years, when the setup will have been tested and proven being reliable, which is something really important for me. Like, I don't want to be building a powerful car that's always in the garage because it's always broken. So I'm gonna test it properly first before throwing money at the aesthetic aspect of it. So yep, so basically once it's gonna be working and dyno tested, dyno tuned, I'm gonna bring it back in here. We're removing engine, transmission, cross member, everything, painting the engine bay, and in the meantime, covers are gonna go to the powder coat. So I'm keeping like cylinder head and engine block silver, but going to powder coat for volley plate and engine valve cover, front plate, and some brackets and stuff like that. And once it's coming back from powder coat, we assemble that once and for all and throwing that inside the car to enjoy, have a good time, drive the car properly on hundreds of kilometers without worrying for it to let us down, hopefully. So yeah, pretty much that. And you said your Infiniti, you have a 255 Walbro fuel pump in it. That's exactly what we're putting in our car, but we're putting 2. I have basically modified the OEM fuel tank here with a dual racework fuel pump hanger. So dual hanger in there, and we're gonna run that straight from the ECU. The Alltech ECU basically has some solid state relay, which mean no relays, no fuse outside of the ECU, just direct wire going straight to the fuel pump, starter, ignition, and fan, with an extra one that's gonna be able to run the second fuel pump with conditions on it so that it doesn't run at all time. So I'm gonna be able to turn on that relay whenever I want, and that circuit actually, and basically say that under like when I'm not on positive boost, the fuel pump is not getting fired, the secondary one. And once I'm getting on boost, it can turn it on, and basically I don't have to worry about it and don't have to worry about fuel pressure. So that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be something pretty decent. So yeah, happy with that so far. Really, really happy with that. So let's make a bit of space here. I think I'm gonna throw that around here. Well, I will need to actually burn some boxes, not gonna lie. But it's not happening today for sure. So yeah, streaming setup's getting a bit clogged over here. And we had one bad push rod in our kit last week, so I'm waiting also for a push rod because we are missing the number 15 out of 16 here. So waiting for that to arrive eventually this week so we can complete that and close the engine once and for all. Na 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 na. It's getting so messy in here. So water pump, I'm gonna take a note about that. Another thing I need to buy. So fuel level sender and water pump are the main thing we need to order. I got a Frankenstein build that I have currently in the working for my daily 2.4 eco deck, damn. I mean, that's cool. Oh yeah, and can't forget HP tuner. Fair. Yeah, me on my side, I didn't want to pay for HP tuner for one main reason. Paying just for a license is basically the price, almost the price of an ECU. So I was like, no way. And if you're just getting your computer unlocked, you don't have any control because you cannot use the software yourself at home. So I thought that sucked a little bit. So I wanted to have full control. So that's why I'm going with the Haltech one. Because I was to go with Holy Terminator on it for the ELS engine. And basically Haltech just got it out in time for my build, where it is $100 higher than the Holy Terminator. But let's be honest, Holy Terminator has been around for what, 10 years, something like that. And the Haltech one is gonna be brand new, built and based on all their Rebel series, the Nexus series. So they have like already a shitload of data for the LS engine and everything over the last 10-15 years. And basically they just put that all together into an ECU dedicated to those engines. So honestly, I don't think I'm going wrong with that. I think it's gonna be pretty cool, and having all that set up properly, it's gonna be nice. Also, I love the way they did it. Everything is made so that you can upgrade the engine over time and still be able to use the same ECU and stuff. Like if you're Gen 3 with a throttle by cable, like I'm gonna be, you can use that, and you can just buy the like 12 inches adapter to go to throttle by wire if needed in the future. So you can convert to drive by wire later on in the next few years, and that allows you to have cruise control and stuff like that if you want. So honestly, it's a really big deal for me now. I want to check one thing now that I think of it. I'm gonna grab the driver's side manifold and test it on the other side here. We'll wait for it. There it is. It's crunchy. I just want to make sure and to mention that Haltech expansion kit. Well, you know, as a streamer, everybody knows about Stream Deck. Haltech are doing this Street Deck that we name it here, but basically the keypad that you can put in the dashboard, it's a direct expansion possible for the ECU. So you already have a CAN bus kit going to to actually the wideband sensor, and you can just add basically a CAN bus duct that split that one channel into 4, and now you can put like 4 CAN bus driven accessories on it. So wideband's gotta be 1, and you have 3 free spots. So the street deck is gonna be 1. Look at that. All the spark plugs are easily accessible with it. And we're gonna have some, basically we're gonna have also some heat protection on the spark plugs. So it is a straight win. So I'm gonna be able to start looking for manifolds. And the way they are going to go out of there. Oh, the only thing I haven't checked, oh no, but they are going to clear the engine mount anyway, and they're gonna go straight in front there. Oh my god, that's such a win. That's such a win. All right, so a fail on the water pump, but a win on the rest. So I need to order that. Oh, I need to order catch can. It's time to make a list, and this is what the string today was for. So exhaust, manifold, catch can, because this is a double catch can setup. I need that plug at the back here going into that vent. Rear vacuum vent. Rear cover, vacuum vent. I'm gonna understand myself with that one, because basically you have a vent right here going normally straight to the from what I remember, it's straight to the actual throttle body. So there's gonna be a catch can in that with a check valve, and there's also one here that is supposed to go from here to, I don't remember where. I need to look back at something like at a diagram of it. And basically you're gonna have, I'm gonna have probably a dual catch can somewhere around. One of my favorite expansions that they offer, that I've done a lot of research on, but never used, is their EGR kit, EGT. What is the EGT? I'm not sure. Have a look at it actually, because what I want to take a look at is also the traction control feature. I just want to take a look at it. I'm not planning on putting in exhaust gas temperature. It will monitor each cylinder. Will have its own probe of each exhaust runner. Oh yeah, I've seen that already. Yeah, it's quite expensive though, because having a probe on each one of them and everything, it's a good feature though. It's really a good feature. I want to take a look. There's a guy in Canada, actually in New Brunswick, that has developed a kit which is a data logger for 4 cylinders at a time. So basically you have your manifold and you put a probe on each side there, and the way the data is logged in the module is actually like made so you can compare both sides. So if, let's say, you just rebuilt an engine like we pretty much done here, and you go ahead and put that setup on top, like on your exhaust, you're gonna have data for both sides. So right at the start, they should be pretty similar, right? And so if something's going wrong on one side, you're gonna be able to tell it just by looking at the data, because if you compare 4 cylinders with 4 cylinders, it's gonna basically give you a hint if something's wrong. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, honestly. Right now, what's cool also is that going Haltech ECU will allow me to have a lot of safety, safeties included inside the ECU itself. So basically knowing exactly where it wants to be, it's gonna be looking for that, and if something's really wrong, it's gonna put it in like a limp mode. And basically also, one thing really cool with the Haltech ECU is that it has the deep learning. So basically, if I was to go with the Holy Terminator, there is the self-learning with it too, but it is a self-learning for the first startup. So you put everything, it builds a map, then you start it, then it's gonna auto-correct itself so that it reach the safety the safe parameters for your engine to just run correctly. That's the idea, but you need to go on a dyno, get it tuned, and lock it in place after that, right? The Haltech ECU has a deep learning, which is going a bit on the opposite side. You have a base map getting built for your engine. It should be a start key, like you're entering injector size, gas, fuel pressure, compression ratio, all the data it needs. It builds a map, and then once the map is built, there's gonna be deep learning that's gonna try to just correct slight parameters really slowly over time. So the more you drive the car, the better it gets. So it's looking in 3 different steps: idle, cruising, power. So idle, depending on the outside temperature, depending on the condition, rain, summer, name it, like, because there's a intake temp sensor added to all this with the Haltech ECU. It's gonna try to figure out the best parameter to get the smoother idle possible. Then it's gonna go on, and while you're cruising, also modify the map to make sure you get a decent air fuel ratio to be safe, but also not being too rich. And in the end, during power run, it's gonna try to adjust just to make sure you're getting really the best data possible out there. So making sure that everything's super safe, and it's supposed to be really over time. So it won't try to make something too drastic at once. So that's really, really cool. Honestly, I'm really looking forward for that, and I need to look at it even more to know at which point you're supposed to go to the dyno, get it dyno tune and everything, because honestly I feel like there's a lot of possibilities with all that ECU and that setup. So that's gonna be cool. But yeah, the module for the data logging will be also a nice feature to add. I need to take a look at it. I'm not sure I'm gonna have it for the first start, but maybe eventually during the summer it will be something great to add. And I'm also planning on adding an AccuSump setup. For if you don't know what AccuSump is, it's basically a small oil tank that is under pressure that goes that has its own basically oil system. And what's up with that is that there's a sensor that's gonna turn on only when the engine oil pressure is going a little bit too low. If it's going below basically the idle oil pressure, but while you're running high RPM, it's gonna turn on and push an extra bit of oil pressure into your engine, so that way it prevents the oil pressure from dropping too much. It's really a safety equipment, and it's also cool because basically when turning your key to the on position, for the first second, it's gonna just push a bit of oil pressure in the system in the engine, so that when you start the engine, it's actually already under oil pressure, which is really, really good to prevent some wear if you start it after a long time, for example. So honestly, really solid setup. So looking forward for that. It's gonna be something cool, and should be something track worthy. I just realized we might be able to actually place one more thing on the engine. I'm gonna take a look if I can find it quickly. Let me check for that. I think you're here, right? Oh yeah. Let's just test it for now, and we'll see after that if it's working great. Knife. Just want to see how it will look like. But it's the dipstick, because basically the dipstick's going right here into here, and that will go somewhere around here. Is it going to clamp on manifold? I think so. I'm gonna have to take a look at this. Maybe I didn't order one that is long enough. We'll see. I think it's going right on the bolt of the manifold here. So I'm gonna have the dipstick going right there. Yep, and we have the O-ring here. That going down there. If it's fitting. But it should be. Oh yeah. Oh, I might have to disconnect it actually to fit it in place. Because it is a braided line. Like so. I might have to tap that in place to make it work. Let me put a bit of oil and see if I'm able to put it in there. Tuning Fork talks about the deep learning software and how text channel quite a bit. It would even improve his tune. That's exactly where I believe it goes. Yeah, exactly. Basically, Tuning Fork, I've been watching the last video he did about the Rebel LS, and I see you're also a man of culture. And yeah, so basically that's pretty much what sold it to me. Well, no, because the video, the 8-minute video they released last week was after I bought it, because basically I bought the ECU literally 30 minutes after the pre-order released. Yeah, same, pretty much the same, man. Like, this is my 30 years old project. Basically, I'm gonna get 30 years old during the summer, and I want that car to be done for that. But like the last 10 years, I've been with Modification and Skid Factory and Benny's Custom Work quite a lot. So, been watching all that, and it's really something I do enjoy a lot. Alright, so dipstick, please just get in. I might have to smash it a little bit. No, not smash it. Give it some love. Baby Hammer. There's a guy up in Canada that I watch on YouTube. He does a lot of rotary stuff. He has a red RX for real. I don't know about him. There he goes. Hey, there it goes. Dipstick on. At least the fitting. Now here we go with that. There we go with that. Now the only thing I'm gonna have to take a look at is make sure that this is actually the right level. That's, I think, the hardest thing, but this is going exactly there. Yep, that's gonna go right there. Or there. Yeah, actually that one's gonna fit even better. So it's gonna go on top here. We're gonna put that there on the manifold, and we're gonna be able to use that dipstick. Because yeah, it's supposed to be designed especially for that engine, but I just don't know with that that oil pan, if it's gonna be the right one. So I need to make sure everything's okay with that. So yeah, that should be pretty decent. So I'm gonna remove it. We don't need that for now. If I can. Yes. Getting there. I think he might have stopped making content. Oh no, that's Edge. I mean, eventually I'm gonna stop too. Because basically right now, yeah, that's what I haven't talked about. I said I'm not a professional. I'm usually working in the cinema industry. I just took a break for the last 8 months now. Get going strong for that year though, but I don't want to think about it. Industry is really shitty right now. There's a lot of hard to get a job and stuff like that. So yeah, basically what's going on is that I took a break and decided to go full on with that project, making 4 days a week of streaming, about 5 to 6 hours per day. Lately, even 5 days a week. And yeah, so having quite a fun time doing all that and streaming everything and putting the content on YouTube just so I have a pretty much at first I was doing that for me, hoping for the channel to grow, of course, because like I love sharing knowledge, I love discovering a bunch of things. We have pretty much learned how to TIG weld on the channel last month. So I've done steel, I've done aluminum. I'm looking forward to doing some stainless in not too long for the exhaust system and stuff like that. And like pretty much I'm putting everything on YouTube. So at the end, I'm gonna have a total amount of time I've done. Merci Van, sérieux, c'est apprécié ça que, tu sais, le monde trouve ça cool. And yeah, like people think it's cool. And what I love about it is that I'm not a professional, but people can even more relate to me with that, because usually I'm working 24/7 in front of a computer and like I'm just here learning, having fun. Like I had a basic knowledge. I've done, like before streaming, I've done a few different projects, I'm racing my BMW E36 M3, doing autocross in Canada, but also in the US a little bit since last year. I've done like an old Camaro that didn't run for 15 to 20 years and like put it in a winter drift beater setup with hydro and brake and stuff like that. So, you know, I have my basic knowledge and stuff, and did a bunch of projects before diving into that one. And like I already said, that wouldn't be my first project. Like if someone saying I want to do the same thing and say that they want to do a project like this, I'm gonna be like, stop it. It's really hard to get into like a project as big as that and keep the motivation up there. So really it's like a step by step, and you need to get confident into your knowledge and into your willpower, because honestly you're gonna go through some up and downs at some point with that, and it's all about dedication at this moment. That's great, man. Well, hopefully when you get back to it, you still make a little bit of content every now and again. Even if it's not on Twitch, just some YouTube videos of you driving the car. Okay, let's talk about that just for fun, okay? If I'm going back in the industry soon or in a few months, I don't know. Of course, I'm gonna keep going. Honestly, I would just pretty much transfer the Twitch session to the weekend. I've tried to do a YouTube channel in the Mighty Car Mods vibe a few years ago, and I basically just gave up on one main reason. 2 hours spent in here was 2 to 3 hours, if not more, spent on the computer doing editing. I have, sadly, the little OCD from my job, which is I'm working in the cinema industry. So for me, if a camera plan or something is not looking great, I hate it and I don't want to release that. Which is fair, because basically I have a quality standard due to my job that is a bit higher maybe than some people just starting in that. So I had a hard time doing that kind of stuff, and pretty much because of that, I've seen Twitch as a really good option, because basically 1 hour here is 1 hour of content for you guys, and that's really fun. My YouTube channel, it's only the VODs. I'm clicking export on Twitch and sending that over there and nothing else. Like, an hour here is an hour on YouTube, and I'm okay with that. I don't want to do some big editing stuff and stuff like that. I really want the project to be the whole project. Someone watching the videos might find some interesting information in parts that haven't been cut and on problems I had through the build. So for me, that's really, really important, and I really want that to be like the complete build overall. So that's a thing. Also, like I said, if I'm going back in the cinema industry, of course, I'm gonna keep going. The setup is here now. I spend the money to buy mic, I spend the money to buy camera, stuff like that. Of course, I'm gonna keep going. It's gonna be probably more over the weekend or during the evening and stuff like that, and maybe less, like way less than right now, but still I have always project laying around, so that's for sure. And what I'm really looking forward, there's an incentive right now on the channel, but like not a lot of people took it, and I'm not really like promoting it a lot, but basically someone who's really like, oh my god, I have so much money to spend on Twitch and I love that project. That's like two conditions that might be a bit hard to get, but you know, because that might happen. Basically, the project right now, I offer the possibility to get your name on the car. So when the bonnet is opening, the hood is opening like a reverse than normal car, and when I'm gonna open the hood, because I want to clean all the engine bay, in the interior side of the hood, there will be like a special thank you and like this kind of the sponsor name. So you have details with the bot. I haven't seen Nightbot today. Was it in here? Oh yeah, Nightbot did say his things here and there. So basically, yeah, so for some tips, you can get your name on the car, and I want to get that money to build an IRL streaming setup with a signal booster so I can bring that to the track. And I will love to be streaming autocross competition. I will love to be streaming lapping nights and stuff like that. And basically when I'm gonna be tuning and fine tuning that car at the track, I will also love to stream all that content. So we're gonna see how it's going. It's really something I'm looking forward to do. I already have a bunch of DIY tutorial and stuff like on the side waiting for me to get there for the IRL backpack streaming setup. So really looking for that, hoping that could happen, because basically it could be possible to bring you with me to every single time I'm going to the track, and that will be mental. That will be just insane. So going all around Quebec on every racetrack, doing some brand new racetrack that I've never done in Ontario as well, in that car, in the BMW, that will be sick. And I have like a good friend of mine that's really, he's like what we call a technical artist, but his formation is about the programmation and stuff. And we took a quick look, and we will love to maybe try to even do a 360 camera setup that someone like moderators or something like this could actually scroll if they want, and could like work with Unreal, and basically having like a really fancy setup for IRL streaming. So I mean, the project is there, it's on the table, there's a lot of information already gathered together for that. I'm just not there yet. I'm on the engine, the car, but once we're gonna get over that, if I'm working again at this point, I will probably spend $1,000 to $2,000 on that. Yeah, honestly, I really hope to get that done in the next year, pretty much. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be possible for this summer, because like I said, that car costs a fucking lot of money. But like, other than that, hey, let's go, permanent viewer, pew, pew. And know that with 33,000 channel points, you can get your own custom sound on the channel. So every time you're getting in here, you can drop like saying a word, you have a sound linked to a word that only you can use in here. So since you're a stank rat lover, you're gonna love the mess you can have from that. So don't listen to NPV. NPV is it's NPV. I love you, NPV. It's true, I've been bitching you a lot today. I'm sorry, NPV. You know I love you. You know it's all love. NPV helped me set up a few things this morning. I had a few questions for him, and since then on stream I've been just bitching. So I'm such a bad friend. Do you consider me your friend at all, NPV? That's a true question, because Clutter, yeah, NPV is in the UK, I'm in Canada, so it's not like we met or anything. It's like, it's just a love-hate relationship, I think. So yep, what time is it now? Oh my god, it's already 3. I'm gonna have to leave it there, guys. Because yeah, basically the only thing, like, I'm not working, but I'm a teacher, part-time teacher. So I'm teaching a few like Monday and Thursday and Monday and Wednesday. So those days I had like a hard deadline. And tonight, usually it's 4, but tonight I need to go earlier because I need to finish preparing my class. Because maybe I haven't been a good teacher yesterday and haven't finished all the things I was supposed to prepare for today. Because I've been doing a lot of streaming stuff for a good friend of mine. And Yep, our future Sherpa on Tarkov. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys. I think it's gonna be the end for today. I'm happy with what we did. Like, testing accessories and everything was supposed to be just a freaking boring cleanup stream. And honestly, we got a bunch of things done and a bunch of problems that we're going to tackle down really soon. So that's cool. So on this, guys, I love you all. I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning. 9:30, yep. And for sure I'm gonna be back here tomorrow, and we're gonna keep going. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have time today, but I'm gonna try to flip the Datsun around and get that done so we can work on the rear of the car. It's not too bad. Like, don't look over here, but we are having less boxes at the back there, and we need to make it even better, but it's not too bad, not too bad. So yeah. All right, guys, I love you all. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.